Hey everyone, it is time for the December 2021 year-end Charlotte market housing update and review. Stay tuned while I go over it with you now. Hey everybody, I'm Shane Gordon with eXp Realty here in the Charlotte, North Carolina market. Every Thursday I post videos about moving to Charlotte and the surrounding areas. And once a month I go over in detail the data and information that you may need to help you learn a little bit more about the market itself in the Charlotte region. Today we're going to take a closer look at December 2021 and the year in review for the Charlotte region. With that being said, let's get started. Home sales increased to its highest level yet in 2021 with nearly 60,000 homes sold with an 8% increase compared to 2020. We did see a slight dip in sales in September, which could show a return to normalcy. But just remember that during December and holiday, we typically do see a dip. So we'll learn a little bit more as the next couple of months, January, February, come along, and we get a little bit better reading of what actual home sales are going to look like for the year. A few of the reasons for this great activity in 2021 were: one, low interest rates. Also, we had the pandemic, obviously, in 2020, which people were slow to sell and buy at that point in time. So the result of that pushed pent-up buyers and sellers into 2021. So a lot of activity from that. Also from the pandemic, it's allowing people to now work from home. So people are wanting bigger homes with office spaces. People were looking for those types of homes, and that increased the sales as well. So some other notable data for you. One being median price point has increased 16.1% versus 2020. And the current median price year to date is $325,000. December 2021 was up 20% versus December of 2020. And median price point for that time period 2021 was $350,000, and in 2020 was $291,000. New listing activity did see a slight decrease in December versus December 2020, but only a little bit, only down negative 0.7%, so really not a lot there. And for the year of 2021, we were actually up 4.6% with new listing activity. As far as pending sales activity, which gauges buyer interest in the market, for December we are up 8.3% versus December of 2020, and for the year we're actually up 5.6% compared to all of 2020. So really good year, a lot of buyer activity, but a lot of buyer interest out there. So if you're looking to sell your home, it's a great time for you to start putting numbers together and figure out if it's the right time for you. We talk about this every month, but it is still a big part of buying and selling homes right now, and that's the inventory. Right now we are still continuing to see a shortage of inventory. For the total year of 2021, we were actually down 40.3% versus 2020 with available inventory homes, which broke down to about year end we were looking at, and end of December we were looking at only 19 days of inventory available in the market. With that being said, inventory and supply is definitely going to continue to control that pricing that's out there in the market, especially with increased buyers out there, competition, looking to get into a new home. A lot of people moving to this area all the time. Every single day we got more and more people moving to the Charlotte area. So we will probably continue to see this shortage through at least the first half of the year. I know there's a lot of homes being built right now, so inventory is said to increase, but again, time will tell. It'll depend on those folks that I talked to you about that are moving to Charlotte and how that movement continues and the volume of that movement. Because of this, sellers in December continued to receive over asking price at 100.2% over asking price. So things are still looking pretty strong for the sellers. For the year as a whole, sellers were actually receiving 100.8% over their asking price. With the way the market's been for all of this past year and appears to probably continue for the first few months of this year, if you are interested in buying or selling a home, you're going to want to make sure you're preparing now to determine what your financial position is. Buyers specifically need to make sure that they have their pre-approval letters, their financial information available when placing an offer to the seller. You want to make sure that your offer is as smooth and transitional as possible for that seller, so you're at the top of their list, because right now competition is still out there. There's a lot of buyers looking for homes. You want to put yourself 1 foot or 2 feet in front of them, and like I said a second ago, Just make it as smooth for the seller as possible, and you have a much better chance of winning that bid if there are multiple offers. Because of all the ins and outs and all the different workings right now as far as placing that offer, it is a great idea to research and get yourself a realtor such as myself that can help negotiate and be an advocate for you in this whole process. This is a lot of information, I understand that, so if you have any questions at all, please go ahead and comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any of those questions for you. If you liked this video and you found it helpful to you as far as putting things together and helping you get ready to buy or sell a home this year, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up below. Love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. As I mentioned, I do post videos weekly. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day and take care.